Good evening, everyone. We're continuing with 3 minutes of Tehillim. We are up to Perek Pei Aleph, Psalm 81. We are very familiar with this Perek because we actually say it every single Thursday. So what I want to focus on is actually a few psukim, Pasuk Yud and Yud Aleph. It says here, Lo yeh v'cha kel zar. You should not have a strange god. V'lo s'shachaveh lekel nechar. I guess you could say the name of el nechar. Okay. Then the pasuk says, Anochi Hashem Elokecha. I am Hashem your God. Hamalcha me'eretz Mitzrayim. What does this sound like? Anybody? Kriyat Shema. Okay. Aseret Adibros. Aseret Adibros. Kriyat Shema for sure about Yitzias Mitzrayim. But here it's literally the same as the Aseret Adibros, but reversed. In the Aseret Adibros, we say, right, I am Hashem, your God who took you out of Mitzrayim, and then we say, Lo yeh lecha. You shouldn't have other gods and don't create an image, right? It's literally the reverse. So the Chavetz Chaim, this is Rabbi Tzvi Hirsch Weinreb in his Parish on Tehillim. He quotes from the Chavetz Chaim, who quotes from the Gemara in Shabbos and explains as follows: the process of the Aseret Adibros was HaKadosh Baruch Hu taking us out of Mitzrayim, and then bringing us to Sinai, and then eventually bringing us to Eretz Yisrael. It's a national process. Hashem is saying, I'm taking you out of Mitzrayim in order for you to get the Torah and eventually to have the Beis Hamikdash, and everything evolves from there. So it's destroying sort of the idols of Avodah Zarah, but in order for us to establish a moral life, a life of Torah, a life of creating a society built on those principles. However, there's also our own personal, individual idols, our internal idols. The Gemara in Shabbos that he quotes tells us that a person who expresses anger by tearing something or breaking something or smashing a dish, they're actually being Oved Avodah Zarah. They're actually worshiping their own idols. Why? Because eventually, right, the Gemara says, if first you listen to him to do something small, and eventually it leads you to do something even worse, because we give in to our own sense of, if it's all about me, it's about what I want, and then we feel slighter, we feel and we actually listen to that voice in our head and we give in, eventually we could do a lot worse. But we see from this Gemara that we refer to anger as idol worship, as Avodah Zarah, because it means that there's a sort of an internal process that we have to undergo to redeem ourselves. And that actually starts with us. It doesn't start with Hashem, it starts with us. And that's why the next part of the pasuk is, Harchav picha va'amalehu. Widen up your mouth and then I will fill it. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, all I need to see is you're willing to listen. You're willing to take that one step, right? We know so a person comes to work on themselves, you're assisted from Hashem, because the whole purpose of redemption of an individual, it starts with knowing that everything is about me. Hakol in a davar talo elevi, that it's only about me. If I don't just do it, if I wait for someone else to do it, it's not going to happen. I have to be the one to step forward. And that's why the psukim are reversed. We have to first say, I'm going to destroy all the foreign idols in my own heart. Then I can make HaKadosh Baruch Hu my God. Whereas the Aseret Adibros are a statement of Hashem telling us what the process is. Here in this parak, we're being told that the process in order for personal redemption is that we have to take that step forward.